Okay, I'm shooting a video on my 5.4 Triton motor. Has codes coming up as running lean. I've tried everything to fix it. I finally figured out the problem. I looked up a video asking, do 5.4 Triton motors leak air around the intake manifold? One video came up as saying the main problem with an air leak on the 5.4 Triton motors is a hose or a small grommet that actually goes into a couple different areas. Well, lo and behold, I found out where that leak was, and that video was very correct. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit closer because I just changed it. It's behind the intake manifold. It's that hose right there. That one right there. I'm trying to zoom in on it. Right there. And what it does is it goes into the intake manifold and it goes around the corner and it plugs right into that thing that's on the firewall. My old hose had a huge split in it, and that is going to be my air leak. So I did all the other adjustments like they said. I unhooked the battery, positive and negative, and I let the vehicle sit for 10 to 15 minutes so the computer can kind of reset itself. So that's what it was. I'm going to go ahead and fire up the motor. That hose right there. See that elbow that it goes down into the intake manifold? Well, he said that's typically what goes wrong. But that wasn't what was wrong. It was the hose had a huge split in it all the way up. Sorry, I just dropped you. But I'm going to go fire up the motor, and I'm sure my engine light's going to go off. So let's do that. I can't believe I found that. I've been to an AutoZone and an O'Reilly's 3 or 4 times to try to figure this out. All right, let me get the key and my trusty dog. This is Max, my 80-pound service dog. He's a pit bull. That's the best dog I've ever had. All right, Max, scoot over. Hey, and I'll show you right here. Here's the hose that I took off. Check out the split in it. See it right there? A huge split. And that right there was sucking oxygen going into the motor. The last place I went to, in O'Reilly's, he told me it's a problem between the mass airflow sensor and somewhere down into the cylinders, you've got an air leak. So I was thinking about siliconing up the intake manifold, thinking the intake manifold was leaking. I mean, I've tried all sorts of things, but that last video, it set me straight. All right, Max, scoot over. Go scoot over, buddy. I got to get in the driver's seat. Go. Good boy. All right. Keys coming out. We're going to fire it up. See what we got. Engine light is off. My ABS light is on, but that's a wheel sensor. That's no big deal. That's your anti-braking system, which the motor sounds good too. I don't hear any of that little hesitation anymore. Before I had a little bit of a hesitation in there when it was at idle. So typically I've tried everything. Unplugging the battery, resetting the reset switch up there. I would drive the vehicle, the light would stay off for a while. Then when I go to turn the vehicle back on, here comes the light coming back on, and it just was beside myself. So I found the problem, It was the air intake leak going into the intake manifold. So for everybody out there with codes showing that you've got a air intake leak or your 5.4 Triton motor's running lean due to something, go behind the intake manifold, find a problem, and it's right there. It's as simple as that. All right, people, well, enjoy the video.